This is the Lincoln MKS. This is a brand new model for Lincoln, and it essentially replaces the outgoing Lincoln LS in the lineup. However, one of the primary differences, this car is front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, whereas the LS was primarily rear-wheel drive. Now, at a time when all the other luxury car companies in the world are really going to a rear-wheel drive model, it's kind of unusual for Lincoln to be going with a front-wheel drive, but it is part of an effort to consolidate platforms, because if you think of this car, think of the Ford Taurus. Essentially, that's what it is underneath here. Now, the MKS comes in front or all-wheel drive, and if you look at a model like this particular one, which is loaded with the Ultimate package, you're looking at about $46,000. And at $46,000, my expectations are going to be pretty high, as should yours. So the question is, what do you get for $46,000, and what else is out there that is in this particular category? Well, for starters, let's look at a vehicle like the Lexus ES350. It also has a V6, just like the Lincoln MKS here, but it's a Lexus. It has higher reputation, and it actually costs less. But if you are going to go all-wheel drive, then you can expand your horizons a little bit. The brand new Acura TL, for example, with the super handling all-wheel drive. Less money than this car, and quite honestly, a lot more car. We don't want to totally knock the Lincoln MKS. It is a very attractive looking sedan. I've been driving it for a week, received a lot of wonderful compliments. So it has a lot to offer as far as the eye candy. I wouldn't say it's the best handling car in the segment, but it's a very smooth driving car. This grille that you see here on the MKS is probably one of the most prominent in the industry. It's really quite attractive, and you can see this from really a mile away, especially when you get into the darker colors like this deep red or the black. The look from the rear is really probably the most attractive part of this car. As you can see, it's got a really high shoulder line, and if you stand next to this car, you can see, I mean, it sits up very nice and tall. And they did a wonderful job designing this car, and it is a very visually appealing car. It looks probably a little more expensive than it is. You know, filling this car up is actually one of the most pleasant fill-ups we've ever had. All you do is you push the door in, and no, the gas cap is not missing. This car just doesn't have one. Inside the MKS, Lincoln's done all the right things. As far as luxury, as far as navigation system with the Ford Sync system, probably one of the best in the industry. Here's my issue. As you can see, the screen is completely exposed. And what happens is, right now it's not real sunny, but on a real sunny day, what you're gonna get is complete glare. You can make adjustments, but it's just not quite enough. I really wish they would have kind of recessed this back a little bit. Really would have helped the otherwise flawless navigation system. We mentioned this car has the Ultimate package, which is really a combination of the navigation and technology packages. Now, with the Ultimate package, you not only get navigation, which has the THX certified 5.1 surround audio system, as well as the rear view camera. Technology package includes things like rear window power shades, intelligent access push button start, rain sensing wipers, and adaptive HID headlamps with auto high beams. If Lincoln is really trying to appeal to younger buyers, more performance-oriented buyers, this is probably not the car that's going to do it. You know, the V6 produces adequate power, but it's certainly not segment leading. And when you're a new player, I think you need to really make a bold statement. They've done that with the design, but not with the performance.